How classical music shaped modern soundtracks. Welcome back to Threads and Tunes, where we explore the fascinating connections between music and the world around us. Today, we're diving into a captivating topic: how classical music has shaped modern soundtracks. From films to video games, the influence of classical composers is evident everywhere. So let's unravel this musical journey together. Classical music has a rich history filled with dramatic compositions that evoke deep emotions. Composers like Beethoven, Mozart, and Tchaikovsky created pieces that not only tell stories, but also set the mood for various scenes. These elements of storytelling and emotion are crucial in the world of modern soundtracks. When filmmakers' composers look to evoke a specific feeling, they often draw inspiration from the vast repertoire of classical music. Take, for example, the use of orchestration. Classical music introduced the concept of using a full orchestra to create a rich sound palette. This tradition continues in modern film scores, where composers like Hans Zimmer and John Williams utilize orchestral arrangements to amplify the emotional impact of their music. The sweeping strings, powerful brass, and delicate woodwinds we hear in today's soundtracks can be traced back to the techniques developed by classical composers. Moreover, the themes and motifs that classical music pioneered are still prevalent today. Think about how certain melodies can instantly transport us to a specific time or place. The use of recurring themes in film scores mirrors the thematic development found in classical symphonies. For instance, when a character experiences a significant moment, the music often swells in a way that reminds us of the emotional crescendos found in classical compositions. Another important aspect is the concept of dynamics. Classical music teaches us how to play with volume and intensity, creating contrast that keeps listeners engaged. This technique is heavily utilized in modern soundtracks. A soft, delicate passage can create tension, while a sudden burst of sound can lead to an exhilarating moment. This push and pull of dynamics is a hallmark of both classical and contemporary music. Let's not forget about the emotional storytelling that classical music embodies. Many modern composers have studied the works of classical greats to understand how to convey emotion through sound. Whether it's the heart-wrenching themes found in a romantic film or the suspenseful undertones of a thriller, the emotional depth created by classical music continues to influence modern composers. One significant example of this influence is in animated films. Many soundtracks in animation draw heavily from classical music traditions, using orchestral arrangements to enhance the storytelling experience. Think of iconic films like Disney classics, where the music not only complements the visuals, but also elevates the narrative to another level. The emotional weight behind these scores often finds its roots in classical compositions, showcasing the timeless nature of this art form. In addition to film, the world of video games has also embraced classical music's influence. Many game soundtracks incorporate orchestral elements, creating immersive experiences that draw players deeper into the story. Composers like Nobuo Uematsu, known for the Final Fantasy series, often blend classical techniques with contemporary sounds, demonstrating the versatility and enduring appeal of classical music. As we reflect on the impact of classical music on modern soundtracks, it's clear that this genre is more than just historical. It is a living, breathing part of our cultural fabric. It has shaped the way we experience stories across various mediums, resonating with audiences in profound ways. Thank you for joining us today on Threads and Tunes as we explored how classical music has influenced modern soundtracks. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of music, please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more musical explorations. Your support helps us bring more content to you, and we can't wait to see you in our next video. Until then, keep listening and keep exploring.